February 12th, 2026. How's it going, guys? Well, I've got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless, and we're going to talk about the trash. Now, I went to the Kansas City Zoo today and took a lot of photos in between here. Went down 63rd Street, came back the opposite way, and went up by the stadium. Come back by Sterling. Pretty much, I'm about 3.4 miles from the stadium. I'm about 6.7 or 6.9 miles to the zoo. Now, you guys, it's getting that new stadium, the Chiefs Stadium. Good luck, people, because you have no idea what kind of people that's going to bring through there, and hearing all that noise constantly. All those cars going by for hours as they let out. I hope you enjoy it, guys. But let's get on with this, because we got a lot of things going on right now. We got massive stuff out there when it comes to the trash and these homeless and the drugs still flowing. And everything I'm going to show is current from today. Now, I just did a video just a little bit ago, earlier this morning, on some of the trash here in Independence in Kansas City here. And they this morning looked like they had a crime scene up here off 23rd and Chrysler up here just before you got to 23rd Street. And it looked like police were looking for something, whether it be pills or looking for gun shells. One of the two, they were looking for something there. And like I said, I'm going to show this because we still got people living underneath that bridge on Sterling. And then there's places where cars are sitting, where these guys are just sitting in these vehicles. What are they doing? I'm going to show that again. There's down here at Waterfall Park by Bass Pro. There's a guy in a van there, man. He just keeps on. He's got it made. He's got connections. He can just sit there indefinite. Whether he's homeless or not, or whether he's dealing drugs, they should be looking at this guy more, because there's a lot of activities going on with this guy. And there was another vehicle was sitting, about maybe 15 car lengths away from it in that same area. Now, that's down there by that softball stadium, down there by where, off Lee Summit Road. So let's get started. Let's take a look at all this. Okay, guys, now this ain't in any certain order. I'm going to show certain things. Let's get to the big highlights here first, I guess you would say. Now, what you're seeing down here is off of Sterling and 40. And where you see my little cursor hand up there, I'm going to show these people. They're living up underneath there. And, I mean, it doesn't look good. Now, hold on. And look at the trash. Not good. All right, guys, so let's bring this in a little bit closer. See if we can see this. And these don't look, they don't look real old or anything. They look like mid-20s, mid-30s here. So one guy's holding his stomach. They're hooked on dope. If they're, needing their next fix, whatever, not good. Doesn't look good. And anybody coming in here to that basically soccer deal here in the next few months, better be aware of Kansas City, because this is Kansas City. This is the real McCoy here, guys. Look at that. And nothing's being done here. That's a joke. And you can see one of their shopping carts over here too. But I'm going to show that first. We're going to go down by the stadium. We're going to go down by the stadium where they're supposedly going to be doing all this. Now, I know they looked like they were carving out a new parking lot not too far away from there. Too bad they couldn't just cover and fix the old parking lot and do some of the other stuff they need to be doing. But oh God, they wouldn't want to do that, because then they put more money in their pocket. Because then, they can build other stuff that way. All the millionaires, or I should say billionaires, get richer, definitely. But I wanted to show that first. Now, hold on. Now, there's more trash down through there. And then I'm going to bring a close-up up of this next intersection. So hold on. Here's another one of them. Panhandling there for money. Well, this is right over here off the ramp here off I-70. Well, isn't that lovely? No, it's not. And these people, it's they got better jobs than some people that have jobs, I think, because they get to go to the same location. They're the same there, and it seems like people, I guess, basically the city's tolerating all this. Not they're because they're not getting them help. You know, they always use the excuse. They always say, "Well, you got to be able to get the driver's license." Well, you know, somebody should be able to expedite some of this stuff. You know, they should be able to use a digital fingerprint scanner, find out, locate basically who they are, be able to get them something like that, so then they can get them into a program. I mean, this BS. Everybody knows anymore. I mean, everything's digital. They could scan their fingerprints. How hard would that be? Well, I mean, you know, we're just getting into the deal here at the DMV, like what they did 20 years ago out there in California and Arizona and stuff. We're just catching up right now, but that's a joke. Now, hold on. Oh, yeah, guys. And then from here, from like where my house is, all the way over to the zoo and back, there are crosses where these people have died. They put out like crosses like this along the sides of the road where not people that's been killed in just cars. These are homeless or people that were on drugs that didn't make it. Now, you know, we have cemeteries and stuff, but this is not good. It also doesn't make the city look good either. I mean, think about it. Kansas City, Independence, Missouri, not good at all. I wanted to show that. You know, who wants to go to Whataburger and see a cross right beside over there? Not good. There's another one. Now this is going on up by that school, and there's more trash. I mean, this funnels by the schools. It goes. I mean, there is no place to hide from these people and this trash and these drugs. It's everywhere here in Kansas City, and this is a joke. The school's coming up here, guys. I don't know what the name. Hold on just a second. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. I don't know if I can see the name of it or not on there. Hold on, guys. Well, that's Northwood School. Okay, this is on Sterling. So we was coming from 40 Highway southbound. So I wanted you guys to see that. But all this runs together. Now, hold on. All right, so where I'm going to go start from right here is from my street. And we're up almost to the top of the hill, getting close to Blueview up here. Now, we got these guys that are doing supposedly this fiber optic. And I wanted to show this because we have Rottweilers and Pit Bulls that these people, they deal drugs over here in these areas. That's why, you know, most of these dogs, that's all they're good for. I mean, these aren't Dobermans. They are not German Shepherds. They're not Poodles. They're not, you know, Terriers, a little bit of everything else. Yeah, they're all, the bottom line is, all these dogs are used for one thing. Now, does this dog look like it's on a leash? This dog doesn't even look like it's got a collar to me. I don't think it does. No collar. So what if this dog jumped this guy? What if it, you know, grabbed him by the arm, bit him? Guy bled to death. Well, no, you know, what's the person going to get, you know, here in Kansas City? I think the maximum, like even down in Texas, they get about 20 years max. So, you know, not good. But I wanted to show that first. And then we're going to go on up here. So hold on. I'll show you. I wanted to show you this too, guys. See, they were all the way down a couple blocks down that way. Somebody just let their dog deliberately out like that. Now, I mean, the city, I mean, they should come out and get him. I mean, you know, no leash on him, no collar on him, no license on him. Not good. This is right up here by that Blueview area. Oh, they're doing something up there, too. Now, I don't think this is just all fiber optics. There's some other stuff going on, too. At Spectrum, some of the other deals off or off by 7-Eleven too and stuff. But I don't know what's going on here. But I wanted to show that real quick. All right, so I just get past the intersection at Blueview up here. And then here comes another one of these homeless people. Okay. I want to show that because there's a lot of them. And I mean, we got a massive amount here in Kansas City. And not good. Now here's a fire station. And lately, in just the last week or so, we get about maybe one run now a week, which is a good thing. But like I say, this is a pretty good distance away from me. I mean, it's on up on Sterling, on up the road here. And, vehicles, their fire trucks look pretty new. But then I was looking at this. Well, you know how they always act like all these homeless or everything, it's such a great deal. But man, look at that. They sure got all their vehicles secure back behind. Man, look at that fencing. Well, I bet if I was in here in Independence and would try to put a fence that high up in front of my house, I bet they wouldn't like that. That wouldn't meet code. Wonder how come, here you go again. Well, I'm sure, maybe they should just open that up. I'm sure none of those homeless people would crawl in there and get up by their vehicles. What do you think, guys? So we're going on down here by Royal Meadows and that new subdivision where the old gas line is, where the lawyer out in California got them to approve it so they could go ahead and build that subdivision over there, because originally the engineers and stuff said not to build nothing over there because if that line blew up, the whole area would go. But, money talks, right, guys? You can get stuff done here in Kansas City. That's what I say. Anything can get done as long as you got the money to do it. Someday we'll see if the earth does start quaking and shaking. And like I say, a lot of trash. Now this is that road that led back down, I guess, to that, see this road here? Now I seen like the gas people, other people using this road like as a service road. But I think this went back to that there's a homeless like camp back up in here. I think that's where that gal, I think one of those, her baby got killed or somebody killed it or something happened up in there. Not good. But just, another thing here. Let's see what this sign says. I'm sure it says, I don't know what that says. Private property. But if it's private property, is the city's? Because the city was using this to store all their equipment and stuff. So I wonder where that goes. I don't know. So let's go on down the road real quick. I only got 23 minutes. I've already used 13. Now, let's see if I go back one. You see these tires? Not all these tires just blowing off these cars. These homeless people, they use them to sit on. So they don't have to sit on the wet ground. And there is a massive amount of these all the way to the zoo. All over the place. These aren't tires that just people just blown out like. So let's go on down. And you can see there's more trash alongside there. More trash. On down. We're heading down towards the stadium. Oh, not good. I was looking. Trying to get a picture of this. Now this is that pole that caught on fire. What kills me, then it's like they never replaced this pole, I guess. They just decided it was okay. I guess it was just superficial because when it caught on fire a couple years back, I showed this too. And, you'd think they would replace the pole. You'd think the city would have enough money to do that. Well, you ain't going to spend that extra money to do that, man. That's crazy. But whoever over here by the stadium, whoever's got this property, decided to reinforce everything. Probably a pretty good idea. So let's go on down a little bit more. There's another one of those tires. So you guys coming in here from all those other countries, that's what those tires are gonna, that's going on here, see. Crazy. Hold on, guys. All right. So I'll try to do this as quickly as possible. Here's some more tires up here by this fast stop. This is not a good place either to get gas either. Actually, my friend broke down here. It's pretty raunchy right here. I would not recommend pulling in here, stopping here if you come into Kansas City at this one, because he is broke down. There was some pretty bad people that went in there. We'll just put it that way. Not good. Look at all that trash. Look at all that trash up there. Not good. And we're on down towards 63rd. I'm trying to hurry here because I only got so much time. And there's trash out in the middle there. Going down by Price Chopper now. Let's see if I can enlarge that. I think you guys can see how this trash on the hill down here by 63rd Drive-In across the way. And you'll get homeless down through here. You'll get ones that do drugs. Me and my friend, when we was going about every other day to the zoo, he couldn't get over how much of this and how some of these guys. There's one black guy gets high out in the middle here, and man, he just floats. You wouldn't believe how much. It's not good. Not good. More tires. Lots and lots of more tires. Lots more trash. If I can bring that in a bit clearer for you guys. I'm gonna have to hurry because I'm running out of time. Hold on. More trash. More trash. Let's see, go back one. More trash there. So this is a full city problem. I mean, Independence, Kansas City, Missouri. This was over just before you get close to where you turn in there off 63rd to get to the zoo. This is a big chunk of metal. I'm shocked that all these crazy dumpster divers, somebody didn't grab this piece of metal here even to grab this. But look at the trash, guys. Now this is just coming in. If you're coming into the zoo, I mean, now this guy here, he had a Mexican tags on this car this morning. I went to turn. He was in front of me. He went past this up here at the zoo. And then he decided, well, he was going to back up and then he was going to come up beside me and try to run around me. Now, that's even more crazy. Yeah, what was funny was security was there this morning at the zoo. I was starting down this way and they see me taking pictures of this guy. Oh, I thought, man. Well, I guess down in Central America and those other countries and stuff, I think they just drive everywhere. There ain't no laws about driving. But I thought, man, not good. Not good. I noticed when I come out, they had a couple other security people up there at the top of the hill this morning in that area where this guy pulled in. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll show this real quick. X marks the spot here in Kansas City. Just inhale that clean air. It's coming down here. Yeah, not good at all. But anyway, hold on. And one shot of the little blue there. Let you guys see that. Awesome sight. What you're looking at there is a young eagle that hasn't got white yet on its bald head. They don't usually get white until they're about 4 to 5 years old. They're not fully mature. This is more trash at Swope Park down there by where the people fish and stuff. More trash, guys. Lots and lots more trash. Hold on. All right, guys, so I go down here and I come back by the Adams Mark II. I wanted to show that real quick. And these guys were doing something. I don't know if they're street, I don't think they're street department, but I seen that they had a cutters over there. Now, I was going to bring this guy in. I don't know if he's I don't know. You know, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. But I'm going to show you something else. Hold on. This guy right here, now he looked homeless, but maybe not. I don't know. The only reason I question this here is you see this right over here? These are cutters, like you'd cut a small tree limb with. But that also brings me into the next thing I want to talk about real quick for a second. You see that pole there? These guys break into these and cut the copper out with the live wires. They're crazy. That's a good way to die real quick. But they do it. Over there by La Fuente's on 291 and 23rd, somebody took one of these boxes off and they had pulled on the wires trying to get the wires out. Cover's still not on it. Great Adams Mark. Somebody would have been able to just take care of that. I mean, we'd have had something for some of these people to come in here to. Oh, we wouldn't want to do that. Had a good little water park there too. But look at that, guys. That looks like something out of a zombie apocalypse here in Kansas City. That's a joke up here by the stadium. Hey, I don't think any of them want to stay coming in from different countries there, do you guys? There's a maintenance guy down here, it looked like. And I was thinking, yeah, he was just killing his time. When he's I was taking pictures, he started to move on real quick too. And I thought, yeah, not good. Look at that. That's horrible. That was a fabulous place at one time. They just let it go to, you know what. Let's not forget the Denny's that burnt down. Actually, my friend I went to school with, he actually worked there when he was younger, as a teenager. And it's not there no more. They said, corporate said that basically they weren't going to rebuild because it's too bad an area. Not good, guys. All right. We'll wrap her up right now. We're homeless down on 40. I'm sure they were walking from Sterling down there. Anyway, guys, a lot of work needs to be done. Needs to be cleaned up. And Kansas City's got a lot of work to do. And they need to stop the drugs. So, a couple more of them up on Lee Summit, up their road. But these are the guys they need to be looking at. This is the ones that cause the ones to get underneath the bridge and be holding their stomach and stuff because they're the ones that move that stuff. And not good. Because if they were actually homeless and they had a vehicle and they could go to work somewhere, I wouldn't think they'd be just sitting at the end of the park down here unless they're making more money doing something else. Wouldn't that be the next question that should be asked here? And that van, this van, it's set down there. It's been down there for a long time. In and out, in and out, in and out. I don't know. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. And not good. These people need help. And they're still not getting it. I just